Hey guys, thanks for taking time to watch this video. I want to respect your time, so I'm not going to take up much of your time at all, but I ask you to please stay with me to the end, listen to what I have to say. And this is something that has actually changed my life, and I really want to share it with people that need help in the same area. So most of you that know me know that I have been overweight most of my life. I've lost weight a couple of times, and one time in particular, I lost weight for the wrong reason. I was in a contest. There was a $5,000 prize at the end. I lost weight for that money. I won the contest. I got my check, and I gained my weight back. When you get to the, when you get on the other side of that, that's pretty disappointing. I have spent almost a lifetime trying to, get that in order, starting a diet every other Monday, things like that. And even maintaining is more difficult than losing weight. My journey started, I'll tell you this real quick, started on June the 29th of 2020, which everybody so far is hating 2020 because of our pandemic and everything going on. There's no doubt I gained a little more weight, didn't need to gain any anyway. And I gained some during the beginning of COVID. A friend of mine from North Carolina told me about a plan. I started the plan on June the 29th. Little did I know it was a journey that was going to change my life. I feel incredible, and I've lost 55 pounds to date. Optavia. I want to introduce you to Optavia, lifelong transformation, one healthy habit at a time. But Optavia, up here in the corner, the gentleman in the corner is Wayne Anderson, and he is one of the top 10 board certified heart surgeons, if I'm saying that correctly. And he, of course, he's doing these surgeries, closing these people up with heart issues. He decided to look on the front side of that. Instead of people having surgery, he wanted to try to get to them before they got to that point. So he wound up partnering with a company called Medifast. They're actually on the stock exchange. I think it's MED. I don't even know. But Medifast's been around a while, and he coupled with them to put together the company that today we know as Optavia. And Optavia not only shows you how to shed weight, they show you how to transition into a point where you can keep that weight off. And I'll tell you, I need that, I think, more than just losing weight is when I get there to keep it off. So that's why I'm excited to show you this. Now, here's some results that are being gotten by, ordinary people. This is Ron. Ron actually owns a donut shop, or he owned a donut shop. So he was working for the enemy. And then this here is Shirley. Well, Ron lost about 80 pounds on his Optavia journey. Shirley lost 200 pounds. That's pretty incredible. My coach, you have a coach with Optavia. My coach lives in North Carolina, and he has actually lost, I think, around 30 or 40 pounds himself. So it's a fantastic thing. Now, here are my before and after pictures so far. Excuse the cheeseburger. That's covering up some innocent young lady that got in my picture. But that's not a very flattering picture, but the black shirt to the right there is a picture inside my house, and that's 55 pounds lighter. But I just want to show you, obesity in America is getting out of hand. 2015, these darker states down here show where over 35% of people are overweight. Well, this fast forward 2018, you notice the darker states are they're gaining in numbers. It's getting worse. Here, this projection, 2030, they're saying that 49% of America is going to be overweight, and 24% will be severely obese. So that's the trend that we're on right now, which is crazy. So let me tell you about Optavia and how it helped me reverse something that was killing me, basically. There's 4 components to Optavia. You have your health coach. I mentioned my buddy Les in North Carolina. Les is a great friend, has been a friend for years. I used to live here in Memphis. That's where I met him. He moved to North Carolina, but we still keep up. And he started his journey, lost a few pounds. He called me at a perfect time when I needed it. And I started on the journey, and now I decided I wanted to pay it forward. But he is my coach, and he's helped me tremendously. You also have the Habits of Health system. You have an app that helps you out through your first month, gives you tips and motivation. There's also a life book and a health of habits book. You get that with your first order if you decide to do so. And then community. Community is huge. There's a YouTube page, Pinterest page for recipes. There is, of course, a Facebook page for, community where you can, hey, I'm struggling with this, or hey, here's a victory, or hey, here's a recipe, things like that. But the day-to-day, the fuelings are what's carrying me day-to-day. And let me show you how that works. Now, here's the support platform I was telling you about. YouTube channel, podcast, Pinterest, the Optavia 30 text message campaign, Facebook support groups, and of course, I'll let you read the page. I won't go over everything. But here is how the food works. This is the Optimal Weight 5-in-1 plan. These 5 pictures to your left, that is our fuelings. And we have a lot of different fuelings, shakes, bars, and other food that we make. And any of the food, it takes 5 minutes to make the food. So it's nothing that's going to take a long time. So if you have a desk job, I spend about half my day in the office, about half my day out in the field. So when I get a chance, I'm making mac and cheese or mashed potatoes at the office. When I'm driving, though, I'm eating a bar or something like that. But 1 meal a day, you get a lean and green. And right here is showing the salmon with the green vegetable. And so basically you eat 5 healthy fuelings a day and 1 lean and green. You eat 6 times a day. I love that part. A lot of your fuelings are portable and convenient, and they're cost neutral. So now here's a bigger picture of them. We have pancakes, mac and cheese, like I mentioned. I had something just a minute ago that's just absolutely delicious. It is like the cinnamon roll, sweet cinnamon roll. I forget the name of it. It was great. First time I had it, it was awesome. But these 5 fuelings carry enough vitamins and minerals and nutrients and all that in them for an 1,800 calorie a day diet. So you're getting everything you need in these 5 fuelings, and then you get your lean and green, which you're eating your protein as well as green vegetables. You never go wrong with green vegetables. And here basically is your lean and green. It's 5 to 7 ounces of lean protein, 3 servings of non-starchy vegetables. I'm not going into all that. Here's some pictures on here that shows you some things that you can fix. Now, let me tell you this, a lot of this stuff looks difficult. You're thinking, I don't have time to make all that. Well, they have a dine out guide also. Any restaurant or a lot of restaurants in your area, they're represented in that guide, and you can basically go there and have a steak, have chicken, have fish. There's no excuse. This right here is an absolute perfect plan, I'm gonna say, for most people out there. Now, here's what my typical day looks like. We'll start with the water, 64 ounces of water. That is so important. Right now, I have my water right here, and I drink more than 64 ounces. Starting out, 64 was kind of tough on me because I wasn't a water drinker. I was sacrificing. I was giving up my Mountain Dew, and I was giving up my 3rd cup of coffee and things like that to start drinking more water. Now I feel like I can't get enough water. I think I probably drink more like 80 to 100 ounces a day, just because I've gotten used to drinking water. But here's what my day looks like. I usually get up about 5:30 every morning. So I made it very easy for myself. I eat every 3 hours. 6 a.m., I usually have some kind of a breakfast food. They have bars, they have shakes, they have a little cereal in the bag, they have pancakes. And then 9 a.m., that's usually when I make my mashed potatoes, my mac and cheese or something like that. At noon, I have a similar meal. Right here, they're showing mac and cheese. And then at 3, you may have a bar. Depends on if I'm on the road or not. Usually my appointments are in the afternoon, so 3 o'clock, I'm out in my van. I eat a bar. And then 6 o'clock is normally when I have my lean and green. Now, let me tell you this. You don't have to have your lean and green as your 5th meal of the day like I do. Today, actually, a great example. I went to my son's house for lunch today, and so I had my lean and green at noon. So the rest of the day is I'm eating my fuelings. And then at 9 o'clock, shows a picture of a brownie, and that's pretty much what I eat. almost every night is a brownie. They also have chocolate chip cookies. Now the price, $12 to $14 a day, it's cost neutral. For me, I save money. Like I said, $12 to $14 a day, that's your fuelings. Of course, you're on your own with your lean and green. So here you can get a 30-day kit. The Essential Optimal Kit is $364. The Habits of Health, which is only on your first order, is $49.95. So you're looking at about $414, give or take. But also, the time of this video, making this video, I may be able to give you some incentive that could save you a little bit of money, maybe enough to cover your Habits of Health transformation. So this is something I would really love to see you join with me on. My coach is available. He's available to you and me both. This is something that I really would love for you to come on this journey with me. And let's lose weight, let's get healthy, and let's get where we need to be and start living life. All right. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.